Greetings buddies, from DColonyyt. Today, you will meet my Mutty Queen Camponitus colony. They are one of my BC colonies, and you'll find out later, what's that BC means and welcome, to DColonyyt. As you've read in the title buddies, we will be reviewing a new ant farm. And move an ant colony to it. Without further ado, let's get started. Nice, we got a great packaging here. You can see that the Formicarium was well protected from unwanted impacts. Another good thing is that the protective covers are still intact. Anyway, the link of the product was on the description below buddies. We got the nicest chambers over here. The 3D printing was done very well. And we got a lot of expansion holes. We have 2 in the outworld, and another 3 ports on the nest. The gypsum flooring color looks so good. Judging by the looks and how the printing was done, it's extremely quality product for me. Plus the humidity tower also looks neat, and it's easy to observe when it's time to refill some water. And we also got seashells here, for outworld decoration, which I don't think I will be using. Anyway, let's remove this protective covers now. To see the final look of our ant farm. Let's go with this red plate first, a feature that I always consider when buying Formicariums online. The outworld is removable buddies, which is also great for me. Perfect fit that it's not so tight, that will give you hard time in removing, and returning it on place.
Been on the streets a few months. I'm trying to pick myself up. I may be living alone, but I still believe in love. And although my flaws had dragged me down on the coldest night, I'm still kicking around. Then I saw you back before.
The Formicarium looks luxurious for me. Anyway, this ant farm nest is still too big for my multi-queen colony for now. So I need to block this part and, in this part. So the ants will forced to only occupy this chambers here. I'm using cotton balls in blocking the 2 chambers. This way the colony will only have access on this parts, including the water tower. While waiting for the colony to complete the migration, let me rate this Formicarium. Corner fittings was great. Simple yet well designed nest and outworld. The hydration tower working perfectly. The only bad thing I see in this ant farm is the lid, which is too loose. I don't know if it's just me, cause I'm really concerned on my ant farm lids. It should get a 10-star rating. But, this lid leads it to 9 out of 10 stars from DColonyyt. Don't get it wrong buddies, cause that's a high score. Anyway, this Formicarium is really well made, and I think will pass most of ant keepers' standards. Moving on, the colony migration went smooth as possible. They move on their own in less than 2 hours. Without light and heat exposure. Which is great to lessen the stress of the colony. Moving on their own, means the place conditions is ideal for them to live. Looks like this Formicarium, got a high rating on my ants too. Anyway, let's check on the colony. A typical Formicarium setting we have here. some worker ants foraging. And the soldiers. Or the major workers, guarding the entrance of their nest. Let's also check inside the nest. I started raising this Camponotus maculatus colony buddies with 6 founding queens, 8 months ago. Just to speed up the process, cause we all know Camponotus are slow-growing ant species. But now, we only have 4 queens left. Which is here, 1, 2, 3. And 4. We made the 4th queen walk out. It's because of exposing the nest for sure. Anyway, the 5th and 6th queens died 2 months ago buddies with a weak differential. Which I think is because of infertility. This colony now consists of approximately 100 plus workers, with multiple massive majors. And most of them is here on the most humid part of the nest, guarding the youngs and their queens. And the walkout queen decided to stay at the nest entrance with some of the majors for a while. Then ventures outside. Let's cover the nest now to lessen their stress and to convince the queen to go home. It's nice to see that she's guarded. But observe this workers, may be asking why she's outside. Then later on, started convincing her to go home. This worker even tried to use force in trying to get the queen inside. The queen just decided to go back when more worker ants came to escort her. Anyway, let's offer them the colony's favorite food. A drop of honey. A worker finds out about the honey, while some of them chilling on the rock just beside this artificial grass. And when the food and the news got shared, Trophallaxis over here and there. Even one of the majors go out, to have a taste of our offer too. This is the first time I featured a colony of mine buddies which is BC. Or a colony that I raised before the channel was created. Cause I only featured colonies which I got documented from the start of their journey. I was hesitant to feature my other colonies, cause I didn't take videos of my ants before. Because I don't really have a plan on creating an ant channel. But since I featured this Camponotus colony, I think of making content about my other BC colonies too, like my trapjaw ant colonies. Polyrachis and more. The channel's journey started because of the pandemic, when I decided to make a DIY ant farm 7 months ago, and take video of the process. It's more than 7,000 views now. It's here on the iCard if happen you didn't know about the first video I made in the channel buddies. And thank you buddies for appreciating my ant keeping diary. I hope you guys to continue of being part of this channel. I just hope you have learned something from this video guys. Be a genie for the first time, by granting my wish and tapping the like and share button, that would help a lot. This is DColonyyt, saying goodbye. For now. But hoping to see you on my next videos.